I would like to tell you a daily experience that happened a few days ago. It's gonna be a very human one. Sometimes I share some supernatural stuff with you, but now I would like to tell a story that is very, very casual. Like a few days ago, I arrived at this camp to minister there and to have some fun, but I was really way down. So I had a lot of burden. Like some Christian friends really hurt me, and it wasn't the first time they hurt me, so it really hurt. Like it's it's the same when you really hit your leg on the same spot over and over again, and it hurts even more than the first time. That was the case with that. Um, um, and I really wanted to forgive, and I tried to, but I still felt the pain. I was confused, and I went into survival mode, and I was just like dragging myself to the programs, and I was like, okay, I should stop this. I should spend some time with Jesus and let him take off this burden. So I went to the river alone, and I knew this time with Jesus won't be just about, "Oh, you're so beautiful." I knew that it wouldn't be the worship, um, wouldn't be the case when worship just bursts out of me. So I just told Jesus how fed up I was, and um, how sad I was, and this is injustice and things like that. And then I just waited, but not just like, okay, now when will he set me free? I was just waited when nothing happened, and I didn't really expect anything huge to happen. I just knew that I'm here in this stillness, in this nothingness, and I trusted that he's doing something with me in that nothing. And after a while, I really felt an inner stillness and peace and such a tranquility in my soul that I felt like everything is released. And then I had a really great time with Jesus. We were singing songs to each other. I really found out that the most of the songs we write to Him, they are more true when we think about Him singing these songs. So come a little closer, stay a little longer. Um, it sounds great, but it's even truer when we think about Him singing these songs. Like He has come as close as possible. He's one with us. Like we can ask Him to stay longer, but He He will He will never leave us. He promised us. So it's more true if we hear Him singing, "Come a little closer," and dare to experience me more and stay a little longer. Don't leave after 5 minutes of experiencing me. Yeah. So we were singing songs, and we were enjoying each other's company, and he has shown me the bride. Um, I have seen the bride several times, but it was special because it was the first time when I saw the bride exactly as glorious as he is, as Jesus is. So lights and flashes of color bursting out of her being, and so glorious that everything else is eclipsed, and you cannot see at anything else, cannot look at anything else in the room, and it just takes up all the place, the vision of the bride. Uh, and such light and color, you mm, can't even get the form of her, because so much stuff and energy and beauty is just leaving her being, and filling up the space. And first, it was the first time I saw the bride exactly as glorious as Jesus himself, not just like kind of like as good as him, like it's okay for Jesus to marry that girl. It was like just as glorious as he himself. Yeah. And yeah, sometimes you think about the bride as something that is made okay for Jesus. That Jesus has to put up with the fact that he couldn't get better, but it's okay. He he's he's settled. He's okay. Um, he has given up trying to find a better one. So he has to be satisfied with that one. He kind of made it pure and had kind of made it okay, so he's gonna marry him. But this bride wasn't like that. It was just as glorious as Jesus. Yeah, it was so good to see that. Yeah, so I had a great time. Jesus revealing some stuff to me. And after a while, I had to go back because it was a camp and we had some meetings. I skipped one to have some time at by the river, and I was walking home, skipping and dancing, and I had a great time worshiping on the way home. Yeah, it was amazing. The reason why I share this because I always share supernatural and very strange things that I always I also have these days when I'm overwhelmed and I'm fed up and I'm not in Jesus you're beautiful mode when I wake up. And yeah, I I have to learn how to be with Jesus in whatever situation I am. And don't wait to be with Jesus until you can forgive or until you can think straight or until you can act holy. Just be with Jesus and these fruits gonna happen. You gonna act free and act holy and think okay and let go of the hurts. But if you think these are the conditions of entering into his presence and enjoying him, you exclude yourself from the very thing that can enable you to bear these fruits. So these things are the consequences of spending time with him, not the conditions. And if you think they are the conditions, you make so much trouble for yourself because you won't find yourself worthy of entering his presence, and you also deprive yourself from the only power that can make these fruits automatically um, come out of you. Yeah. So that's what I'm learning. It's the same with the forgiveness. Like you spend some time with Jesus and it's over. Forgiveness just happened. I I had this time when nothing happened and I was just with Jesus, and I don't know what point I let go of this hurt, but it happened. Yeah, and it's not just like okay, I'm waiting on the Lord so that I can forgive. No, just forget about like how things gonna turn out and just enjoy the nothing with him and trust him that he is doing the stuff. Yeah. So I just encourage you to um, stop waiting until you're okay if you want to be with Jesus. Just be with Jesus and He's going to make you okay. God bless you.